I started my career in the operations center.
Nice.
I started as a graduate intern at CIA, and because my portfolio, I mean, I'm assuming because my portfolio wasn't impressive enough for any actual regional office to hire me, I got hired by the operations center. And after 3 months, they asked me to stay, so I stayed, and I loved it. I had the best time there. And a little bit of the CIA trivia here. Uh, at the CIA, all your papers that you're working in have to be put into what are called burn bags, which are these, large, the kind of paper bags you would put lawn trash in, big, tall trash
I
bag.
have a funny story about that. We'll
Okay,
have to
you
get back
next.
to that.
You next. I'm going to a funny story. Okay, so we loaded them up, and I remember there was a brief period where they were actually appeared to be excess dog food bags. Usually they were like generic brown paper bags, but we got a shipment once of some brand of dog food bags that we were using. Anyway, in every hallway, there's a chute, like a trash dump area where you throw the bag down the trash and it makes its way down to the ground floor. And in that, what you call the liminal space, when you're working in the operations center at 1 o'clock on a Saturday morning, and you're kind of pretty bored, we started talking to my colleague and I started talking to another colleague who was kind of naive, and we pretty much convinced him that you could ride the chute
I totally would believe that. I was just
all
gonna
the way down to the basement. And he
I
was
would be like,
ready.
I would do it.
He was ready to do it until we stopped him. And that's how I escaped a manslaughter charge. Okay, your turn, Abby.
My story is not nearly as funny, but um, I'm sure you understand that once you've been in this high security, very secretive environment for so long, especially starting when you're in your 20s, these formative years, you learn habits really quickly. So a few years ago, let me back this up even more. So Trader Joe's, this is related. Every Christmas, like holiday season, I should say holiday season, has a holiday themed bag, like paper bag for their groceries. And there was one year where their holiday themed paper bag had red and white stripes on it.
Oh,
And I'm going to Trader Joe's and I see this red and white striped bag, and I'm like, why are there burn bags out in public? What's happening? And I hadn't been working for, I don't, 10 years at this point. And I had this like heart reaction to these shopping bags at Trader Joe's. And
that's funny.
it doesn't matter. I think at that point, it really doesn't matter how long you've been out because you've internalized these practices so
Yes.
deeply.
Yes.
And so and I remember a friend of mine who we were in CAP together also having a reaction to the Trader Joe's holiday bag and going, what's happening? Because these are things that are never supposed to leave the building, right?
Right.
Matter of
Right.
national security. So what are they doing in somebody's shopping cart at Trader Joe's? Well, obviously it wasn't a burn bag, but
You
when
know,
you're
I'm listening to this and I'm thinking, is there an equivalent in the world of science? And I think there is. I'm not sure what you're talking about has to do with the link, between your heart reaction and the Trader Joe's burn bag. I'm not sure it has to do with the secrecy, but the age at which you were imprinted. Because I mean, even to this day, if I see someone doing an electrophoresis gel the wrong way, I'm like, no, gotta switch it.